Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another great week in Granite School District. Now we're a few weeks into this, and so I thought I would take a minute and talk about how we feel about ourselves getting into this time in the year. You know, we're well on our way to doing great things, and sometimes we're well on our way into making some mistakes that we know we shouldn't. And we're at the very beginning. Do you know what that means? It means we have plenty of time to fix things. So I just want to talk a little bit today about forgiveness and about forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Classrooms and schools are very important places. And the culture that exists within our classroom, within our building, really lay the groundwork for how our kids behave, how the school feels, how you enjoy doing your job, and how willing you are to do what is required. And sometimes not sometimes, I would say always, it starts with ourselves. We need to look at our own actions and decide whether our actions are in line with what we want to do. And sometimes when we look at our actions, they aren't. Right? They aren't in line with the culture we're trying to build or the things we're trying to do. So we need to change those things. But sometimes that's harder said than done because we have to admit that we've done something wrong. That means we also have to forgive ourselves, and we are not very good at that. We are not very good at looking in hindsight, realizing that we made a mistake and wanting to forgive ourselves because we think we should know better and we shouldn't have done that. So some people dig their heels in and just really commit to an action that is inappropriate and wrong, and some people just beat themselves up over and over and over again. Well, that's not helpful. Beating yourself up is not helpful. You are good people. You are hardworking people. You are altruistic. You're in this to help kids. And that means we need to model for kids sometimes that it's okay to forgive ourselves. Because if we can't forgive ourselves, it's hard for us to forgive other people. As the old adage goes, love thy neighbor as thyself. Well, it's hard to love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. Or imagine kind of conversely, if we loved our neighbors the way we loved ourselves, right? So take some time this week to look over the past year and think about just one thing that you want to forgive yourself for doing and making a change. It will really lighten the load, lighten the burden, and make things easier. You guys, I love you all, and I appreciate all that you're doing. Thank you for your hard work. You've got this.